Hey there and welcome to another Dave Does video, and today we're asking the question, does your guitar cable make a difference in your sound? Now obviously there is going to be different things that it's going to make a difference too, but how much of a difference is the question. So this is obviously aimed at more kind of the, I guess, the beginners to novices to intermediates. So we're not talking about how much money you can spend. And I've saw some cables out there that are hundreds and hundreds of pounds, and I'm not going to spend hundreds of pounds on a cable. If you're a professional touring musician, potentially you might want that. But we've done a couple of, there's 5 cables we're going to try, so we're going to have a look at them. So we've got the basic cable that you tend to buy. You know, when you buy your guitar and you open it up, and inside the little kit bag or whatever you've got, there's always this little, an Allen key, a pick if you're lucky, and of course some form of cable. And this is that generic, let's have a look, there we go. That generic kind of cable that you get given in it, and we're going to see what that sounds like, and we'll do a clean and a heavy test. The same guitar, everything else will be the same, it will just be the cable that changes. So we're going to do one of those. So this is the free cable. What else have we got? We've got from Andertons Guitar Center, they're $3.99, what they call the Pro Cable. It says custom links inside. No other information. 6.3mm stereo jack plug to a 6.3 stereo jack. It's 2 meters in length. But yeah, so yeah, there we go. So $3.99. So basically, I'm expecting that to be very similar to the one you get for free. What else have we got? So the other 3 that we're going to check out is the next one, which I think was $7.99. The picture and price will come up on the screen. This is a Tourtech. So this one's a bit more of a better quality, more it's reinforced in the end cables. Interesting, I had a quick check on this inside. It was kind of the construction, it was exactly as I kind of expected it to be. But basically what you got here is it's all soldered inside. Now there's a couple of things I didn't like on this compared to some other ones I've seen. It's got a kind of protection in this piece here, so it kind of holds it all in together, but when you then put it back in to the jack sleeve, there's only one way it will go in. There's a little groove on the top here, and that slides into a one Pacific groove on the actual, he says, trying to get it back in now, there we go, and that slides in a very specific groove on the it's because I turned it around. There you go. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I turned it all the way around just so I could show the inside. And that only goes in one way, and that means basically when you then turn the cable, it's difficult to twist it, and the likelihood is you won't break the solder connections, which was kind of a common thing when you buy the cable. So this is kind of your next stage out, and we're going to see how well that cable works in a sec. And the last 2 we're checking out, we've got the $14.99. This is the next one up. So this is Pro Guitar Cable from Tourtech. This has got a braided cord, much more hardy, less likely to get nicked like the rubber cords. It's got shielding on the actual jack tips. I'll put some specs up as well on the screen, so it makes it a little bit more tricky to again get inside to actually, if they're soldering. I'm gonna guess these are soldered inside, but be interested to find out more. It doesn't tell you any more info on the back, but we'll see what we can pull up on the internet and throw it up on the screen. This was just like, no matter what you play, Tourtech ensures that whether you're on stage or in the studio, you always sound your best. They haven't heard me play. And the final one, we're going to do one. This is, I think this was $27.99, $24.99. And so this one is the Diageo instrument cable, but it has circuit breakers. So the circuit breaker technology means that when you're changing instruments on stage, you don't get that pop sound where it clicks and gives you that noise and the bars, etc. Other things that you've got on here is it's a solderless cable assembly, gold-plated plug for optimum signal transfer and corrosion resistance, and a few other bits on here. Foil shield, dense braided shield, durable polymer jacket, yeah, and a load of other gump they've got on the back. But we're going to go check these ones out. So I'm obviously wanting to find out the difference between the $3.99 in a major way and the $27.99, and do you have a really good signal difference? So we're going to use a basic low end guitar, and actually we're going to use a guitar that's in the guitar raffle. Now obviously if you want to get involved in the guitar raffle, that's still live until the 27th of July, I think it is. So in the description down below, if you want to click on that link, you can obviously do that. Of course, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave the comments down below. We have some challenges as well, all the details of which are in the bottom of the description down below, and of course we have some details about how you can support the channel going forward. We're going to come across the screen, but let's go over to the demonstrations and see what happens. Well, there you go. There you have it. That was the 5 separate guitars cables, ranging from the $3.99 sort of basics, the $7.99 slight upgrade, $14.99, and then up to the sort of mid-20s. Let me know what you think. Which one do you think sounded the best? If you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave the comments down below, and that, of course, is how Dave does it.
It's the action time, it takes a land,